Hello, Andre. Welcome to the GNLU Debate 2014 second edition. We are more than just happy to have you here across nations to adjudicate the debate. We first like to ask you, how's the experience here adjudicating the debate here in our country, in our institution?
Personally, I felt that the hospitality was just amazing here. Right from the time I got off the plane, I don't think the volunteers ever left my side, making sure that I was eating well, drinking well. Like halfway through, if I needed medicine, like today I was falling ill, the medicine came even before the debate ended. I think like as a whole, this tournament, in terms of like how I felt as a guest here, I thought it was amazing. I thought like I got to see how debaters from India actually got to become friends, how they spend times like post debates over meals, over like a bit of like sharing session in the middle of the night. I thought like all those were really fun, and the fact that they actually included me in it, even though I was a stranger, a foreigner with completely different background, I thought like being able to join everybody was just heartwarming, and I thought that's what I really felt about my experience here in the past 4 days.
Since you belong to a completely different nation and completely different culture of debating, how do you differentiate between the debating culture there abroad and here in India?
I think the difference in debating culture comes from the fact that I think the main difference is that for Indian debaters, like language is not a problem, so there is a great variety of brilliant ideas like coming from all speakers, right? And I think in general these are above average speakers even when they are novice speakers. So I think in the GNLU debate this time round, we've seen like 3 teams from the novice category debating for the second time in their lives, making it to the main break, and that's something that's quite a feat. I think that's uniquely Indian, but I think where they can be different or they can even improve against like the rest of Southeast Asia or Asia as a whole is that I think experienced debater in Asia has grown to realize that our niche in Asia is taking one point and hitting it home all the way with like detailed analysis and elaboration on why, how it actually happens, examples, and I think that is something that maybe experience can help Indian debaters, at least based on what I see in this tournament. And I don't think it's an unreasonable ambition for Indians at this point. And I think very soon everybody would be able to join their brilliant ideas with the detailed elaboration. I think Indian debate circuit is looking good in my opinion.
Last but not least, since GNLU is still a young organizer in debate competition since we just completed our second edition, how do you think that we can rather improve upon our organizational skills and being one of the best debating institutions in the country?
Okay, I mean, coming from a person who has traveled around Asia quite a fair bit to participate in tournaments, I think what GNLU lacks at this point is probably international representation. Given that from this tournament, financial support and school support is not a problem, I think what GNLU can look forward to is to offer foreign participants more than just a debating experience, because I don't think that's going to be a problem. I think if they are able to start creating tours or like organizing some side events, some excursions before or after the tournament, or even tie up with the tourism board to try and bring up the best of Ahmedabad, I think that would be able to lure international participants in, and I think that would spice up the general quality of the tournament. Obviously, as much as Indian debaters are good, they are competing within Asia, and having more Asian debaters, not of Indian origins, debating among them would help them adapt and probably become better because they learn from one another. Yeah. So that's just my point of view.
Thank you so much, Andre. It was a pleasure having you with us here. We hope to have you here soon again in the next editions of our debate.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.